everyone you to perform the task in LB3 GC exam. Okay. So first of all, we need to go through the practice system. And for that, I will go through one guide, exam guide, right? I will show you the steps. Okay. And all of you need to perform with me. I will ask anyone to share the screen. Okay. And to perform the task step by step. Okay. So be ready accordingly. But first of all, I will show you how to access the practice system, what you need to download, right? And the slot booking of the exam is same as in LB2, but still I will show you that also. Okay. So first of all, we will go through the guide PDF and then the hands-on. Okay. I hope I'm clear to everyone. Yes. Okay. So here is the guide for your LB3 GCA exam. The name of the exam, please make sure that you are having the correct name of the exam, right? I have given direct link also. So SAP Certified Backend Developer, SAP Cloud Application Programming Model is the name of the exam. Okay. And you just need to click on the link and you will be redirected to the exam page. Okay. So this is how your exam page will look like. We need to uh, click on the prepare for the certification for the practice system. Okay. Once you click on the prepare for the certification, you'll be redirected to this page and you just need to click on the start learning. Okay. These courses we all have done for LB3 already, right? You all have done the courses for LB3 and uploaded the certificate on LMS, right? If not, please complete these courses if remaining and upload the certificates on LMS. Okay. Then what you have to do is in practice system, in the first course itself, you will find the practice system. Okay. And otherwise, you just need to write the name of the exam for the practice system. Okay. Over here in search bar. I hope it is visible, everyone. Here you just need to click, check for the practice system. Okay. This is the practice system for LB3. Okay. Then what we have to do is I will show you by doing the practically also. Okay. Then this practice system will open. We need to enroll into it, right? And then we need to access it. Okay. These things you already have done in LB2 also. Okay. But we just need to go through the steps. Then after accessing the practice system, you will be asked to download the setup guide and the exercises, right? Just click on the access and then download the uh, required things, required PDFs, right? So that is mentioned over here. Once you click on the access, you will be redirected to this page. That is, we need to create the dev space. Okay. So SAP Business Application Studio will be open once you click on the access. Okay. And from here, we need to do each and every task. Okay. I hope this is clear, everyone. Yes or no? You need to respond on this. and then I'll be able to move further, because all of you have to do the hands-on on this. Is it clear, everyone? Yes. Meet Yukesh. You can unmute yourself and ask me if you are having any doubt. Unmute yourself and ask me if you are having any doubt. You have raised your hand.
Okay. Yes.
Yes, Deepu, do you have any doubt, Deepu? Okay. These are the steps to access the practice system, right? Then when you click on the create dev space, it will be looking like this. What we need to insert in this, that I will let you know in hands-on, right? Incident management we have to write. And then we just need to click on the full stack cloud application and we need to create the dev space. Okay. And then this kind of page will be open. Okay. Now from here, for each and everything, each and every task given into the exercise. Okay. So once you click on this download button, there are two files, right? One is setup guide and one is exercise. Okay. So each and every exercise steps are given over here. So we need to follow the exact steps to create the CAP application. Okay. So for that, I have given the links of the tutorials, and in tutorial itself, they have given very nice steps. Okay. So here it is to create build the CAP application, right? So here there is a step 1. Here we need to choose, right? Whatever is written exactly we have to perform. Okay. And then we will be able to see whatever the outcome is. Okay. So that I will show you that how to do that. Okay. And these are the setup guides and exercises, right? So these are the exercises that we have to perform. If you go through the exercise downloaded from the practice system, you'll be able to understand that in exercise only, it is not like the practice system of LB2. They have given each and everything in the PDF only, right? What code we need to write, which kind of package we need to create in ABAP, right? In Eclipse. So that is not the thing in this case. Okay. What they have done over here is they have just given the link. See, this is the same link that I have opened. Okay. They have just given the link of the tutorial directly. And in tutorial itself, they have given the step-by-step instructions along with the code and the expected outcome. Okay. So accordingly, we have to perform. So all of you, please be ready. Okay. With your practice system. Okay. So first of all, see, each and every exercises are having the links of the tutorial only. And the same link I have pasted in your PDF also. Okay, that this is the first thing that you have to perform. After that, we need to choose the language, whatever in we are convenient in, right? So I chose Java. Okay, then we need to finish all the steps given in the tutorial. Then the next is to add the Fiori elements. So for that, I have given the link for the tutorial over here. Then we need to add the custom logic. So for that also I have given the link. So these are the 10 examples, 10 exercises that I have taken over here. You have to perform each and every exercises. Okay. So after performing all the tasks, okay, what we need to do is, if you are confident enough, if you have practiced enough, the next step is to schedule the exam. Okay. So your name of the exam is this. Okay. However, you can just access the exam link from the very first page also. Then we need to go to the certification exam. Okay, this is how it will look like. We need to just click on continue. Okay, and system based assessment you can see over here. Everyone can see, right? System based assessment is here. And then we need to click on the schedule the slot. Okay, once you do that, I have chosen, say, for example, May 21, and whatever date is convenient to you, time is convenient to you, that you have to choose and just need to click on continue, right? And once it is done, you have to confirm your booking and just share the screenshot in the GC group as we were doing in LB2, right? And after you have performed all the tasks assigned to you in the examination, you just need to click on the confirm completion, right? The way we were doing in LB2. And then you will be having your result in your My Certificates. Okay. So these are the steps that we are going to perform today. I hope everyone is ready with the system. Okay. So I already have opened the practice system. So you all need to open the practice system right now. Okay. I'm giving you the link of the exam. And from that, you can access the practice system. Just click on this link and prepare for certification. Go to the prepare for certification, everyone. This is the link of. Hmm. Deepu, do you have any doubt? Please unmute yourself and let me know. You have raised your hand. Okay. So everyone, the link of the practice system is open. Sorry, prepare for the certification. Are you able to do now, Palak?
It, ma'am, I'm doing.
Okay. Everyone else, all of you have to perform with me. I will ask anyone to share the screen, okay? And without this practice system, you won't be able to, clear the exam. Okay, now the next thing is
Ma'am,
what we,
it is
yes,
just getting loaded but not opening.
sorry.
It is just getting loading.
Okay, you need to check your internet connection then. Wait for some time. Yes, Yuvraj.
मैम एक बार लिंक वापस भेजो कि मैं थोड़ा लेट ज्वाइन हुआ था तो मेरे में नहीं है चैट में.
Okay. Giving you the sending you the link again.
ओके.
See, I'm sending the document itself. Okay. Sending you the link. I have sent you the link. Now let me know if it is open or not.
Okay,
Okay.
ma'am.
Yes. Then the step is what we have to do is we need to create the dev space. We are right now on this page, right? We need to create the dev space, and what we need to give the name is incident management. So I have given over here the name incident management, right? And then what I have to choose is full stack cloud application, right? So I'm choosing full stack cloud application and just will create the dev space. Okay. Now we need to wait for some time until this starting is converted into the running. Okay. So just do this much and let me know once it is done.
Ma'am, repeat it from that building side by side extension. Like,
See, have you opened the practice system?
yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, have you downloaded these two documents, setup guide and exercise?
No, ma'am.
You need to download these two things. The step one is the setup guide. Second is the exercise one. Okay. And then click on the access. And once you click on the access, you will
Where
be
do we
able to
get
see
that? Where do we get that PDF?
what PDF in your
Yes, ma'am.
download. Once you click on the access, and yes, you need to open this in the private window.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes. What you
Ma'am, I'm
what are you searching for?
Ma'am,
You
I
can
have
share your
opened,
screen and let me know.
ma'am, I have opened SAP Certified Backend Developer SAP Cloud Application Programming Model. So in that,
Yes.
they're asking for prepare for certifications. I have to click on that.
Yes. Prepare for certification.
Go to certification exam. I cannot uh, open that. I can only open prepare for certification.
You need to open that only. Prepare for certification only.
Okay, I'm clicking.
Yes, Rupti.
Ma'am, I'm unable to enroll in the practice system.
Uh, if you are already enrolled in some other practice system, you have to remove yourself from that.
How to search that, ma'am, if in some other it is enrolled?
It will be directly showing in your practice system only. If you try to enroll, then it will show you that you have to remove yourself from the another practice system. And once
No,
you
ma'am,
do that, it will give you the option of remove.
it is not
You
showing anything, ma'am.
can you share your screen?
Yeah, ma'am.
Ma'am, I have to click on start learning
Yes, you just click on start learning
or
and the
essentials with
first,
CAP.
sorry,
Okay, now
Is it visible, ma'am?
no, not right now. Yes, it is visible. Just scroll down. Yes, click on the access, enroll, what it is showing.
That's it, ma'am. Then nothing it is showing.
The same thing for me also, ma'am.
Is it giving some message? You see, yes, confirm.
I have done this like 6 to 7 times, ma'am.
Is it showing that temporary unavailable or something like that?
No, ma'am.
Okay, I have already told you the steps. Okay, you can try it later on. The ones who are, I will share the recording also with you people. Okay, and the guide also, so you can try it later on because we need to go through some 1-2 exercises in this session. Okay, so we will go through from that first. Okay, and side by side who can enroll into the system, practice system, they can enroll themselves and perform the tasks. Okay, so yes, so I have created, yes, this is still running. Yes, now it is, see, all of you can see now starting is now converted into the running, right? Everyone can do this. Okay, and then you need to click on the incident management, right? Yes, Yuvraj.
Ma'am, when I'm opening the link, there is no practice system. There are only 4 courses available.
No, you click on the first courses, first
Yes,
course,
ma'am.
And
and
then,
then just scroll down, and in at the bottom of the page you will find the practice system.
okay, let me see.
Yes, and here you need to click on OK, right? And now we need to follow the steps which are there in this uh, tutorial. Okay, so this is the very first thing that you have to do. Now I'm clicking on this, create a CAP project. Okay, so what we need to do is,
Can you share this PDF?
which PDF? I will share this, dear. The exam guide I will share, and these links I have put into the PDF itself. Okay, so you can click on the link and just follow the steps, whatever written over here. See, okay, so we are right now running the incident management dev space. So we need to make sure that it is running. So status is running, right? What we need to do is now we need to go to the terminal and we just click on to the new terminal. Okay, so I'm doing the same thing right now. So here, terminal, new terminal. Okay, I have clicked onto the new terminal. Okay, everyone can see this, right? Here, the new terminal is open. Okay, now what it is asking me to do? Now, I need to write CD projects. So I'm writing CD projects. Okay, and just enter. So now, right now, I'm into the projects folder, right? What I have to do now is, see, right now it is Node.js. If you want to choose Java, you just click on Java. Okay. And then we need to add this. Okay. So I have chosen Java and we are adding the required packages over there. Now we need to wait for some time. Please mute yourself. Okay. Now what it is telling us. So this command will create the folder incident management with our newly created CAP Java project. Okay. Now while this incident management folder, we need to choose again the terminal, new terminal, and we just need to navigate to SRV folder. So for that, what we have to do is go to terminal, new terminal, right? And we need to navigate to SRV folder. Just give me a second, everyone. Here you need to navigate projects and incident management, right? So here you can see now incident management is here. Okay. What I have done is you just need to click on to this menu, 3 buttons, just go to file and then click on the open folder, and directly you will be able to see this into the search bar. Here we need to select our project name. Okay. And then in this is the Explorer tab. Okay. So in that Explorer tab, you will be able to see the incident management, whatever we have created the project. Okay, so here before that it was not there, but right now it is there. So we are having some predefined folders. Right now we need to navigate to the new terminal. So file, sorry, terminal, new terminal, and now we are into the incident folder, right? And what we have to do is here we need to navigate to this SRV folder. So just click on that, just copy it, and I'm pasting over here. So now we are in SRV folder. Now what we have to do in SRV folder, we just need to start our CAP Java server. So I'm copying this and then pasting it. Okay, so it will start your CAP Java server. Okay, so it will ask you to open it into the new tab. Okay, uh, let's see what is the next step is. So this kind of output will be there. It is also given in the tutorial only. Okay, so step 1 is done, right? Step 1 is done. See, a service is listening to port 8080. So what I need to do is I need to click on open in a new tab. Okay, so yes, our CAP Java server is started now, right? Now, what is the next point? What is the next step is add the domain model. So I need to click on this. As you have selected Java, it will be Java will be selected only, right? Now what I have to do is, sorry, this is the second thing. I need to go into the data DB folder and need to create the new schema. Okay, so just to go to incident management, here we are having DB folder, right? And what I need to do is you just click over here, new file, and here we need to give the name. What is the name? Schema.cds. So that I have to give. Okay, create new folder, schema.cds. Okay, and just click on enter. So here my schema.cds is open and I need to copy the code from here and I will paste it here. Okay, everyone with me? We need to, okay, now what we have to do is we just need to click on to the run. Okay, so I will run it. Now, what is next? What happens here, that is also explanation is given. Okay. Now, next thing is schema.cds file we have done, right? Now, next thing is create the services. So for that, it is asking us to go to the SRV folder and create the service.cds. So what I will do, I will go to SRV folder, okay, and will create the new folder, which is services.cds, okay. So I have created that one and I need to copy the code for that. Okay, see services.cds. So I will copy and will paste it over here. Okay, now what it is telling me. Okay, so this time the CAP server reacted with additional output. Okay, so let us see what is additional output we are getting. We can just go over here and refresh this. Okay, so this was not there before. We were just getting this. Welcome to CAP Java, and these are the paths currently served. That much we were getting previously. But after adding the service CDS, what we are going to get is these things. Okay, now let us check the next step. I hope this is clear to everyone. See, you can see the generic this HTML page and with this output. So they have given the steps also what to perform, and also they have given the expected outcome. Okay. So I will give you 5 minutes of time to perform up to this, and then we will perform the next step. Giving you 5 minutes to perform these steps. I'm pasting the link in the tutorial link in the chat. Okay. From here, you have to perform the task. Just create two things, that is one in DB folder schema.cds and one in SRV folder, that is service.cds. You have to perform up to this and then let me know. Done. Yuvraj, Palak.
मैम हमारे तो प्रैक्टिस सिस्टम में एक्सेस नहीं हो रही.
Why is it giving any error or anything?
मैम वो
I
जो
don't know.
लड़की का हुआ था ना वैसा ही वो हो रहा है. नो रिस्पॉन्सेस.
Okay.
यस.
Okay. Okay, then let us continue. Anyone is getting this error? Anyone? I mean, not able to access the practice system?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
many students. Okay, so I think you can just go through the steps later on, okay, and perform and practice it, right? Right now, I'm showing you the one or two exercises, how to perform it, okay? Okay, so this much is done. What is the next step? Now, next is we have created two CDS. Now, someone's mic is on. Please mute yourself. Yes, we need to generate the CVS templates. Okay. That is the third step. So this I need to terminal, new terminal. And in incident management route, I have to write this. Okay. So successfully added the features to your projects. Then next is fill the initial data, right? So here you can see in DB folder, there was no data folder, but right now it is available. Okay, as we have performed this, add the data in incident management. Now the data folder is available, and here you can see we are having the CSV files. Okay, now one by one we need to open the CSV files and we need to copy the data. Okay, so that also we need to do from this link only. Okay, So the step is fill the initial data, right? So here we will copy the data in addresses.csv. So this is the very first thing. So I am adding it. The second one is customer.csv. So we'll copy it, and in customers.csv, I will paste this. Okay. Then the next one is the conversion.csv. So I will open the incident conversion.csv. Then next is incidents.csv. So incidents.csv, you can see here I'm getting the notification of services listening to port 8080, right? So that means as and when I'm changing anything, that is being reflected over here also, okay, on the local port also. Now, next is status.csv. So here, status.csv, right? Then urgency.csv. So that I have copied, and we'll open urgency.csv and we'll paste over here. Okay. Now what is next? Okay. So what it is telling now that now the database is filled with some initial data. And if we go to that particular page, index.html page, and click on that particular data, then we will get some this kind of output that is unorganized or unformatted data. Instead of nicely formatted output, we will get this. Okay. So let us check over here. I'm just refreshing the page. Okay. And I'm clicking over here. See, this is some unformatted data. Okay. And that is what written over here, that when you revisit this, we will be able to see the unformatted data instead of this. Okay. Now the next step is to add the SAP Fiori element. So for that, we are having the 30 minutes of task to do. Okay. So I will click on it and will again go through the step-by-step procedure. Okay. So the very first step is this. Okay. I hope this much is clear to everyone. Now I need to go into the view, and in command palette, what I have to write is Fiori open application generator. Okay. So view command palette, Fiori open application generator, this one. Okay, this I have opened. Okay, now the next is we need to choose the list report page. Okay, so that I'm going to select list report page. Then next. Then we need to, in data source and service selection, we need to choose the drop down. Okay, so that is use local cap project. Whatever is written over here, that we need to do, right? So here it is. In data source, I will choose local project, incident management, and processor service. In my case, it will be next Java, because I have choose Java, right? So here it will be reflected automatically. You don't need to choose, okay? You just need to choose over here, user local CAP project. Then next. Okay, this also you have to keep it as it is, but let's just confirm it. Okay, here incidents, main entity, negative navigation entity is none, and then page we have to choose is table type we have to choose is responsive. Okay, so that is already chosen, so I will just click on next. Okay, now we need to give the names, right? So the names we need to give according to this. So module name is incidents and application title is incident management. Okay, incidents. Here I need to choose incident management. Okay, then application namespace NS and everything else as it is. NS and everything else as it is, right? So minimum version directly it will be showing up. In figure it is shown 1.140, but you need to keep it as it is. And then you just need to click on finish. Okay, the file has been generated. Okay, and now what is the next step? You can check the answers also, right? I mean, these screenshots also. Now we need to start the incident management application. Sorry. Again, I can just refresh. Okay. And then I need to configure the list view page. Okay, so here I need to go to the terminal, new terminal, and then same space as same commands as given, and this. Okay. And it will give me the notification. If not, you can just click on to the page, index page, and just refresh it. Okay, but it will give you that. Okay, so build success. And then I will just refresh this page. Go back and refresh the page. So now you can see the web application is added over here. Initially, it was not there. Okay, in the very first step, only this was the thing. After adding the CDS, schema and data, schema and service CDS, now we were able to see these two, right? And after performing these many steps, we can just see this web application, right? Clear everyone up to this? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now we need to configure the list view page. So what it is written in the application info, we just need to go to the page map option. So here is the page map option. I will go over there. Okay. Now next is we need to click on to this edit and then here, right? And we need to add the filters. Okay. So I'm clicking over here. I'm clicking over here. And filters. Okay. I think I need to perform the task again because I'm getting some annotation error. Uh, Hello, Sai, are you there? Hello, Sai. Anyone who is performing right now can just respond to me. Otherwise, I need to do the task again to solve this error. Anyone who is doing the task and have done up to this?
Ma'am, can we do next task or is it required
No,
for?
this is required. This we need to perform each and every steps one after another only. So this error was I was getting 2 days before also, and then I had to perform each and everything again, and then it was resolved. So nothing, the steps were the same, right? But then also we were getting this error. And then it was resolved after doing it 2-3 times. And then today again I'm getting this error. So if anyone is doing these steps and are able to add the filters, they can just raise the hand and I can explain you by that. Yes, Sriusha, are you doing? And if yes, please share your screen so that I can show you. Otherwise, what you have to do is nothing but this steps you have to perform. Okay. So with this, what you will be able to do is you will be able to add the filters. Okay. And there are two filters that they are asking to add. That is in filter bar, you will be able to add the status filter, just like this, status code and urgency code. These are the two attributes you can say into the database. Okay. That is we have added into the status.csv and urgency.csv we have added, right? So we need to add the filters over here by clicking onto the plus button and add the status code and urgency code. So you directly in drop down it without code, without error, directly you will be able to see the status and urgency code and will allow to add these two things. Okay. So once you add the filters, it will be available at the right hand side. Okay. So the next thing is you just need to click on to the globe icon and choose the substitute over there. Okay. So generate the translatable text key and choose the substitute. So the same steps we have to follow. Just click on to the substitute. And now the status code filter, again, we have to choose, we need to change the name of the status code. So suppose your attribute name is status code. So now you have to change it to status. Okay. So into the label field, you have to click on to the status code and just choose it. This is your label field. Okay. Here it is. And then in status also, this is for urgency they have shown. We have to do it for status also. So just change the name from status code to status and again choose the globe button and choose the substitute. Okay. So once you do that, your urgency and status filter will be displayed into the type. And here you can see initially it is not there. Right now we are not having them, right? See here, we don't have them right now. But if you click on to the plus button and click on to the add filter, you will be able to see into the drop down list if you are not having any error. Okay. Then status and urgency will be added. And what we have to apply is we have to choose then value help. Okay. and then we need to select the DESCR, and then we need to choose the apply. Okay, so here you will be able to see this once you have performed that, and then just click on to this and then click on apply. Okay, then we need to click on the expand the button, the column buttons, and under the table, we need to delete the customer, urgency code, and status code. Okay, so here you'll be able to see the customer ID, urgency code, and status code that we need to delete. So it is shown over here, and accordingly, we have to just perform. So here you just need to click on to the columns, and then right now I will not get this because of the previous steps are not performed. Okay, so here you will be able to see it and you have to delete it. Okay, and then whatever is given over here, we have to see. Then we need to click on to the plus button and add the basic columns. So what are the basic columns that we need to select? Okay, and then select the status DESCR checkbox, then urgency, and then customer name. Okay, so here we are adding the columns and we have deleted the existing one. Okay, and then we will be able to add the columns over there. Okay, so that is how we have to perform each and every steps. Okay, and then we need to go to the next step, that is configure the incident object. Again, you have to just follow the steps and perform each and everything. Okay, and I have put each and every steps tutorial links over there into the guide only. Okay, I hope this much is clear to everyone. Once you are able to access the practice system, you can perform it. Okay, and they have given the steps in very easy way, and we just need to follow them. Okay, and if you are also getting this kind of error, you just need to perform the steps from this database folder again. Okay, or maybe from the very first step. Okay. So I will share this document into the WhatsApp group. Okay, you can access it. I will share the recording also. So up to this you can perform. Okay, and then you need to perform these all the exercises because we are having so many tutorials and so many steps. Okay, if once you perform with this, we are having the another tutorial, that is add custom logic. Okay, so in add custom logic we are having 2 steps. So that you have to perform. Then we are having the local launch page. Then this you have to open and you have to perform these 3 steps. Likewise, you have to add. Okay, then next we are having add authorization. So how to add authorization, that is given over here. Okay, then add test cases. So that also you have to perform. Okay, so for each and everything we are having the tutorials. Okay, it will take hardly 30 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes for each tutorial. So once you perform, you can use this weekend, okay, to practice the practice system. On Monday, if you are having any doubt, you can ask your mentors. Okay, your mentors will also take the mentoring sessions. You will also be having the recording of this session, today's session, and you can practice it. Okay, we will share this document into the WhatsApp group. I hope everyone is clear. Please make sure that you are choosing the correct practice system, and while booking the slot, you are choosing the correct exam name. Okay. Yes, Yuvraj.
मैम ये प्रैक्टिस सिस्टम एक्सेस करने के बाद जो हमें एक्सरसाइज की पीडीएफ मिलती है वो रिफर नहीं करनी है?
एक्चुअली एक्सरसाइज पीडीएफ जो आप प्रिफर करोगे ना,
हम्म,
उसमें भी ये ट्यूटोरियल का लिंक ही दिया हुआ है.
ओके
ओके.
ओके
मैं आपको दिखा देती हूँ. मैं एक्सरसाइज का ये यहाँ पे भेज देती हूँ आपको. बट इसका कोई मतलब नहीं होगा, क्योंकि अगर आप प्रैक्टिस सिस्टम एक्सेस नहीं कर पाओगे तब आपको बिजनेस एप्लीकेशन स्टूडियो ही एक्सेस नहीं कर पाओगे, और वो नहीं हो पाएगा तो कुछ भी नहीं हो पाएगा. यस, आई विल शेयर द पीडीएफ. Sriusha.
Ma'am, till
Okay.
what time we have to give this exam?
In probably in the next week, you all of you have to start to take the exam, book the slots. Okay. So you can use this weekend also. You can use Monday, Tuesday, and if you are confident enough to appear for the exam, you can take exam on Tuesday or Wednesday like that.
Ma'am, like
What
the
will
last.
be total time of exam, ma'am?
Sorry.
Total time of
Last
exam.
date for exam.
Total time for exam will be 3 hours.
And ma'am, the last date.
Last
Like-
date we have to finish it in the May month.
Examination.
And if anything is changed for the exam date, we will post it into group.
मैम ये LB2 एग्जाम जैसा ही रहेगा, LB3 का भी?
हाँ, LB2 का जैसा था वैसा ही है ये भी.
तो मैम
ठीक.
ये जून तक हम नहीं दे सकते एग्जाम को?
Sorry.
June till June month or in the first week or second week of June.
First week of June, I think will be okay. I cannot say, but जो भी होगा वो हम आपको बता देंगे, मतलब WhatsApp ग्रुप में.
Ma'am, since
Okay.
we have our sem and exams, we can't take our exam, ma'am.
You are having exams, okay? So by when you will be able to finish?
June 12th, ma'am. It will start from next Tuesday and end on June 12th, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, you can connect to your mentor and can take a guidance on this. Okay. But try to practice it and appear for the exam ASAP. Okay.
मैम ये LB3 के
Ma'am, right
एग्जाम
now
के लिए
I'm not
जो
able to
डैशबोर्ड पे
get that.
सारे कोर्सेस है वो सारे करने पड़ेंगे कि ये जो लास्ट वाला कोर्स है आपने भेजा उससे हो जाएगा?
सारे कोर्सेज आपने किए हैं, एक बार गो थ्रू कर लेना, और ये जो प्रैक्टिस सिस्टम है वो मेन है, तो वो प्रैक्टिस सिस्टम आपको परफॉर्म करना है, सारे टास्क. ओके. So that
Okay.
you'll be able to perform it into the exam also.
ओके.
Hmm. Anything else? Yes, Palak, you were saying something.
Ma'am, the examination we have to perform like where?
Sorry, in examination.
Like LB2 exam we performed on Eclipse. LB3 where we have to perform.
That is what I showed you, na, on Application Studio.
Okay.
Okay, this is creating the application. Okay, that is CAP application, and we have to use this Business Application Studio, SAP Business Application Studio. जो अभी हमने प्रैक्टिस सिस्टम से एक्सेस किया, जैसे ही आपने एक्सेस किया वो वाला ही आपका ओपन हो जाएगा पेज. हमें कोई भी कोड लिखना नहीं है, जैसे इक्लिप्स में हमने किया था. वी डोंट नीड टू डू दैट. ओके. Whatever we have to perform is on to the application business studio. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, then anyone else, if you are having any query, you can ask me, or else we can conclude the session. Okay. Thank you for joining, everyone.